Hey, how's it going? It's Walsh here, sick as always. Welcome to episode 27 of my Ruthless SSF run on the Settlers League. It feels really nice to be at the point in the league where I have like at least 4 or 5 characters and maps. But I'm going to be honest with you, I'm still looking for that character that I really want to do a large grind with. I love the Glacial Hammer build, but I mean, I've been playing this character for like 2 weeks or something, and I keep playing it pretty much every day. So I'd like to have another character to kind of replace him. That way I could have a new like I don't know, just ability to look at. But anyway, hope you enjoy the video, and I'll see you near the end. The game keeps trying to like push me towards playing a gladiator. I got an anvil, I have the unique shield. I just have a ton of stuff to play a glad, but I'm trying to hold off on it as long as I can. We got enlightened to level 2, which is fantastic. I don't really know, like, I don't know. If it hits level 3, I don't really know if I want to double corrupt it, but we'll see. Doing some tier 10s of the Flame Blaster. I love this build. It's fantastic. Like, you pretty much just press one button the entire time you're mapping. Oh, gotta call the Brotherhood. Wow, I wish I had that like a week ago when I was playing Stormbrand. Hey, who knows? Maybe I'll try to revive that character. But anyway, the Flame Blaster is fantastic. He does pretty much everything I need him to so far. He could be a little tankier, and the damage could definitely be optimized some more. But to be honest with you, my gem is only like level 17 at the moment, so we have a lot of power to gain just from levels of the gem itself, let alone gear. I did do some oil swapping, try to get what I needed to make my anoint, and I actually got it. I actually needed 2 crimson. I got my Uber Lab done, which was a joke, of course, because I didn't have to do anything. Just stood there and watched. Unfortunately, my Uber Lab isn't giving me any damage, but I'm not going to complain because getting more defense is always nice. And time to slam. What did you expect? I mean, it's not like you can hit anything too crazy on a suffix. I mean, whatever, though. It's fine. We have a +2 wand. I'm not complaining. Took about 10 hours for the Flame Blaster to hit level 80, which is pretty quick, all things considered. I mean, you have to realize I stripped this character down twice, you know, just taking all its gear off and all the gems off, having to find them and put them all back on. And on top of that, I spent a lot of time doing lower tier maps, trying to get some Kirak missions, so I have no complaints, man. Flame Blast is awesome. I just wish it didn't destroy my eyes. I got a bow that I kind of forgot existed, and it rolled nothing. So we we turned it into dust, because what else are you supposed to do with it? Found a nice little Riga orb just chilling in this map. You know, it's nice to see a Riga orb in a map. I mean, yeah, you get them from the ships every now and then, but there's just something very satisfying to me about picking them up. I did end up killing Katarina at level 81. I only died once, and it's a pretty quick fight, all things considered. How many leagues has it been since I've had a diadem? Because it feels like it's been a very long time. Ever since they announced that they were nerfing the drop rate, I've never seen it again. I did craft a decent body armor. It's got some life, some fizz reduction, and a couple of resist on it. So I can't complain too much. I don't know if I'll ever spend the money trying to 6-link it, but I might. I'm kind of desperate for gear. I did some more crafting. At this point, I'm kind of just looking for an excuse to reroll. Like, that's pretty much what I'm looking for all the time. It's like, okay, can I get something pretty cool that I can focus on for like a week or so? You never really know, and that's the thing with rerolling. Sometimes, oh, it's pretty nice. Sometimes you'll reroll to a character, you'll like it all the way through campaign, and then you get in the maps and you're like, this sucks. And I just want to say to you, if you're ever in that situation, it's okay to reroll. It's okay. If you're like, oh man, I just hit maps, I have to get value out of this character. No, you do not have to do that. If you don't like the character, don't play it. Ruthless is a very intense and long grind, and the last thing you want to do is make that grind more miserable. Please feel safe to re-roll. I made an okay amulet. It wasn't too crazy. I didn't really find anything, but I figured I'm going to re-roll anyway. We are using the Frozen Cannibal. So we're basically using Fire Fury from Act 1 and Hail Rake from Act 1 as our specters. I don't know about this build. I have no idea how it's going to go. I have no thoughts on it. The campaign was an absolute joke. As soon as I hit level 28 and put the specters on, I already had the node on the tree, so I had 2 specters right away. I had the buff on me, the Herald of Ice, or sorry, Purity of Ice, and the Fire Fury would just like flame dash and kill a pack, and then Hail Rake would run over here and smash the ground and kill a pack. It was awesome. The only downside was like the zombies kind of body block them a lot, which is kind of a pain. So I might end up dropping them, but I don't know if I will. It's kind of hard to say. Zombies are so nice defensively, they just block so much stuff. And of course, we have a carry-on golem for some more damage. I'm not really missing anything for this character outside of like the obvious 6-link. I do have an okay wand. It's +1 all minion and like 22 minion damage, which is not great. I would like to take the gamble and try to go for like get a +1 all spell wand and try to combine it and get like a +2. That would be fantastic, but who knows if that'll actually happen. Anyway, though, 5 hours, 17 minutes, and 4 deaths. I hate leveling in Act 1 with minions. I hate it so much. Takes so long, but as you can see, mapping is going pretty well. The clear speed isn't the fastest, but I don't die at all. Nothing ever gets to hit me. And the single target is decent enough. The boss was a little awkward because it moved around a lot. That's a decent helmet, actually. I mean, it's not crazy. I'm going to throw in the Recombiner, but hey. I got a +1 all spells scepter, which is pretty sick. I was hoping for a wand, but I'll take it. And I got a Cosprees. I don't know what I would do with that. For the most part, I tend to avoid poison characters just because they've been meta for basically ever. And even now, they're really powerful. But I haven't played one in a very long time, and it would be kind of fun to do one. I'm not saying I definitely will, but it's a possibility. It might happen. So far, I am enjoying this character, but I don't know, man. It's like the Spectres are kind of cool, but man, it's pretty rough having to give up one of your DPS Spectres to essentially have a support Spectre to make your other two work. It really drops your damage down pretty significantly. If you had 4 Spectres, I think this would be completely fine. I think what I'm going to do is farm until maybe like 75 and see how it feels at that point. Because obviously the Spectre gem is super important for this. That's going to dictate a lot of my damage. But it's kind of awkward that 2 of them are melee. The main 2, obviously. They kind of get blocked by my zombies a lot, which is really bad. I am considering dropping them, but the thing is, though, zombies are pretty fantastic at keeping you alive. But maybe I won't need that because I am using the Savalin, however you pronounce this, shield, which is pretty nice, but I don't know, man. We'll see. I haven't done Uberlab yet, so Bone Offering isn't working for me. The only reason I'm not using Flesh Offering is I kind of want to see how these guys perform without it, because I'm probably not going to have it forever, but we'll see. Anyway, though, I'm going to play on this guy for a little longer, see how I feel about it. I might go back to Flameblast today. I really enjoyed farming on that character, and I don't know. I really want to see how far Flameblast can go, but the thing is, I don't know. I'm in this weird place right now in the league where I want to play a new character, but so far nothing is really grabbing me and holding on to my attention. Outside of Flameblast, Flameblast I'm really enjoying. I just don't know how far it's going to go. But this character is pretty fun. It's nice using a weird Spectre. But again, I don't really know how far it's going to go, but I guess we're going to find out. I got another Rego Orb, which is always fantastic to see. It kind of inspired me just to go for a little bit of a recombining run. After I died, I was a little salty, so take a little break from the map. The first recombine was pretty terrible. The second one was whatever. It hit movement speed and a bunch of res, but no life. And then, of course, the last one was pretty terrible. It's not exactly dead, but it's pretty bad. Anyway, hit level 84 on the Flameblast. I love this build so much. This is truly the Flameblast totem that I've dreamed of my entire life on this game. But man, the visuals are just so rough. But in a way, it's like, it kind of makes sense, you know, like, Flameblast always has a downside, no matter which way you play it. And this way is like the most comfortable, but my god, you will be blind by the time you're done. I got a distant memory, which went okay. I did die twice, and then I died once more at the end right there, because I thought he was dead. I do that a lot. I think it's like, alright, the fight is over, and I kind of just, like, let go, you know, just release the keyboard, and then I die like a moron. The ring was trash, so I valved it, and it turned into an actually good ring. I mean, I'm not going to say it's an insane ring, but it's pretty good. And I have bad news. The Necromancer is dead. I was going to go back on Hexblast for a little while and use him to level up my Ray Spectre gem, but when I took off the gem, instead of dropping all 3 corpses, it only dropped 2. So now I literally can't play the character. I basically died. I did get a power rune from a pirate, which is fantastic. I need 1 more power rune, and then I can actually make the make the enchant I want. The build, a Dancing Dervish, okay. The build I want to play, I don't know if it's going to work, but it seems pretty trash, and if you know me, I like garbage. Went and did a simulacrum. The very first floor gave me 4 delirium orbs, which is awesome. Not going to use those for a little while, because I do plan on doing some delirium farming later in the future. But I did get a fantastic 8 passive claw large cluster, which I do need for a character I want to play. Assuming I can get a claw for it, that is. But hey, I got one more piece. That's cool, you know. We killed the boss, and we got a large chaos cluster, which is pretty cool. I don't know if we'll ever use that on the Hex Blaster, but I might. You never know. It's so weird. Some days, like, I'll get like 4 or 5 pirates, and then other day, oh, we actually got the last power rune I need. Okay, I just need an X. Well, anyway, I don't know what it is. Like, I'll go like 5 or 6 days without seeing the pirate, and then I'll just get like 4 of them back to back. I went and tried to craft my claw for my character I want to play, but it wasn't great. You know, it didn't really hit attack speed or anything like that. So I decided to use my Shrieking Zeal on another claw to get the crazy attack speed, and I was hoping I could fuse them together. I did get the attack speed, but I got an awful cold roll. Absolutely terrible, so the claw is basically dead. I'm going to hold on to it because, you know, it's got the attack speed. Maybe I could fuse it. I have seen so many pirates today, it's kind of disgusting, to be honest with you. So losing the Necromancer really hit pretty hard. I was really starting to enjoy that character, and I had a whole plan of like, alright, I'll just level up the gem and then go back to it. But unfortunately, it's dead now. I haven't seen another corpse for quite a while. I went for a bunch of combiners here. I actually made a pretty decent amulet. I was really just hoping to get something that would really trigger like a build idea in my mind, and that I could just instantly go and reroll something. But so far, nothing, man. I can't hit anything. I know I have that +2 wand, which would be fun to use on something. But right now, I kind of just like leaving it on the Flame Blaster because it feels awesome. So I just want to talk about my plans for a minute. To be honest with you, I don't really have a plan right now outside of just farming some currency. I'm really sad about losing the Necromancer. I was planning on leveling up the Spectre Gem onto the character. I actually was doing that on Flameblast, but I realized I could do it a lot faster on the Hex Blaster. So when I moved all the corpses to a new Spectre, I tried doing that again, but as soon as I took off my body armor, which had the Spectre Gem in it, only 2 of the corpses spawned on the ground, which meant I could no longer play the character. I honestly think what happened was there wasn't enough space in my hideout where I took off the armor, so it just didn't spawn all 3, which really sucks. I really wanted to play that character some more, but it's not happening now. I really like the Flame Blaster, but if I'm being honest, it's way too much on my eyes. I love the build. I like playing it for like 1 or 2 hours at a time, but outside of that, I don't know, man. It's too rough. Like, after playing it for like 2 hours, no joke, I start seeing like spots when I like blink and stuff. It's like crazy. Just think, it's like 6 bright flashes a second, like constantly. Absolutely constant. I love the character. I might end up giving in and buying a cosmetic for it, but I don't think it'll solve the problem, so I kind of don't want to do that. So as of right now, I'm just farming for currency, farming for gear. As soon as something piques my interest again, I'm going to re-roll. Until then, I'm going to bounce between this... Where are you going, buddy? Between this character and the Hex Blaster. Wish me luck. Hey, if you made it this far in the video, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Dude, I love this build. This is like the greatest Flame Blast we could have ever hoped for. It's only level 18. I've already killed level 81 Katarina. I've already killed like a Phoenix on him. This build feels great. It's pretty tanky. You could definitely optimize this a lot. Like, the thing is, I love going for the mana version on Ruthless because it's so easy to feel semi-tanky. I mean, look at my health pool. Like my defenses aren't crazy. I just have a crazy health pool. And on top of that, it's just nice to have like a bunch of totems tanking for you. I haven't even felt the need to take the totem taunt or the totems take 5% of damage from hits. There's just no need. I'm already so tanky. So, I'm pretty sad about the Necromancer. I really didn't want to lose that character. I mean, yeah, I could like farm for another corpse, but dude, like I have backups of the frozen cannibal, but that's pretty much it, man. I mean, I've been spec'd to ritual the whole league, and I've seen like no corpses. Very unlucky. I do have this jewel. Oh, it's right here. I was like, where's the jewel? Lightning damage, and of course I've got the wrath from the prismatic or the Watcher's Eye. I don't know, man. I'm not gonna play Lightning Strike. It's way too strong. It's crazy meta right now. But I would like to take advantage of this in some way. I just don't know how. Like, I have some ideas, but... And one of them is a character I've already played several times, so I really want to play something new. So I might take a gamble today. I might reroll a build that is highly questionable. I don't actually know if it's even going to functionally work. Like, I don't know if the combination literally works. But I really just want to play something. And it feels really bad not having a 6 link. I only have one 6 link right now, and it's my Lion Eye Vision. And I kind of just want to use it. Like, I love the Glacial Hammer character. Don't get me wrong. I've played it for like, I've got like 500,000 kills or something like that. But man, I need to play something new. And I can't 6 link anything. Anyway, I just want to say thank you again for watching. There might not be a video tomorrow. It really depends on what happens today. I am planning on doing another stream on Friday, starting once again at 2 p.m. Might start it at 1:30, but anyway, thank you for watching, and hopefully I see you tomorrow.